Actually, it's like sometimes it's hard to relate to some of the rappers that's coming out right now.
Oh yeah, big time.
All types of other shit going on.
What kind of lyrical content do you not really relate to coming from certain rappers though?
It's just all that drug music, all that like high out your mind shit. Like, for me, I can't really relate to that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be more on some focus shit. Cause it's like you gotta always think like if your mind is not right, then how you gonna do this long term? It's just working now because of momentum, and because of stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's that problem I have as I get older is that I'll be listening to rappers and they talk about like they're trying to make like popping a bunch of Xans sound really cool. I'm like,
know
man,
what I'm saying?
I know what that's
the
like.
image
It's
become
not that
bigger
cool.
than the music. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But when the music is all like upbeat and fun, and it's like popping mollies, popping perks, popping Xans, and I'm like, that's not actually fun. It's not actually a fun lifestyle that you're describing. Yeah, you might feel good for a little bit. But especially if you're like a grown man and you're talking about doing all this shit, it's like, bro, you should chill the fuck out. Like, get a job and like a family and shit. And people tell me that all the time too. But so you were never attracted to the drug side of things?
I mean, nah, no.
No?
Nah. It's like it's some artists that they'll come on and I bump it, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like it's just something that's just like all the way out of line to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just
Nah, totally. I mean, yeah, but on a personal level, like you were never like never tempted to start getting fucked up or anything?
Nah.
That's good. But don't you have that one line in your big song where you say something about I was fucked off the drugs or some shit?
I was done off the drugs.
But you were talking about weed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about weed. And I'm talking about like this is back in the days and shit like that. I went to jail. For me, I came home and I just had a sober mind. I was just like, all right, this what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta keep my mind clear to do it. So
Wait, so when do you go to jail?
Went to jail, I was 15.
15 for how long?
For a year.
A year. So what the fuck happened with that situation?
I ain't even about to get into that.
Give me a general idea.
I mean, I was outside doing all types of stupid shit. I mean, things I'm not supposed to. For me.
Was it fighting? Was it robbing somebody?
Come on, bro. I told you, you ain't gonna get it. It don't even matter.
But you already served your bid anyway, so it doesn't matter, right?
Nah, it's not for that purpose though. It's just that
keep the image clean.
Yeah.
You still trying to get that Target deal?
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And it's just like I don't even want to talk about that type of stuff because I don't want people that look up to me even knowing like that's irrelevant. That's the passion. You know what I'm saying? I'm focusing on becoming a new man.
No, yeah, it's a choice to make. It's like, but one, like I was, Casanova.
Yeah.
I was watching Casanova's DJ Vlad interview the other day, and he's talking about robbing the check cashing spot. And it is crazy. Like he's talking about like everything about how he got every fucking detail. And he got caught up on it though, so it's like he could tell that story. But I was like, man, that is so reckless. That's the opposite of how most people are when you ask them about a crime on camera.
But you gotta understand. I mean, that's his image. You know what I'm saying? So
True.
like he came off with that type of impression to his fans. So if he talk about that, he's not gonna get in trouble. It already happened. He did his time. You know what I'm saying? So me, it's like that's just not what I want to get into. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I like my younger fans to look at me as like a role model, and I tell them something like, yo, like focus in school. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your parents. They want the best for you, some shit like that. Not go out and do the wrong thing, because if it was the right thing, I'd still be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
You dropped out of school?
Yes, I dropped out of school.
What age?
When music started popping.
Okay.
It got too crazy in the town and shit like that.
Were you just too popular in school?
Yeah.
I mean, once you got a couple million plays on a song, all of a sudden you're a celebrity in high school, basically, right?
Yeah, but I'm going into homeschooling now, so I'm about to do some online shit.
That's good. You seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. I mean, even just the way you talk about drugs and stuff, it's like, well, that's a really good sign that this dude is not going to fucking blow it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the number one thing, because I see people all the time. Like, I meet rappers all the time when they come out here and it's their first time being in LA, and you see them getting a little bit too excited about the chicks, the fucking drugs, the everything. Like, you see
LA's
that.
the life, man. But you gotta understand, you always gotta know your limits, you know what I'm saying? You always gotta keep your head straight. Like I said, I've been in LA, how long we been here, JD? 4 days. I've been here 4 days. I probably made like 15 songs.
Really?
Like it's that type of hunger, you know what I'm saying? Left the studio this morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm going right back tonight.
How much are you able to record when you're actually home?
When I'm home, I record. Actually, right now, like normal 15 songs in 4 days is not normal. So that means it's just I came to LA and I'm focused. Like I go when I'm in the town, it don't even matter. It depends on the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can take your time when you're at home, whereas you're out here, you're like, all right, work time, let's go.
Yeah, came out here not to play. You know what I'm saying? Got something to do.
Definitely.
Hungry, you know what I'm saying?
Who was inspiring you to make music in the first place?
It's I don't have one real inspiration. You know what I'm saying? It was just like it was artists in general. Like I just look at the lifestyle, see how they is. Like for me, they lit shows, watch the MTV Awards. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I want that to be me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had to make it happen, and I always felt like from when I was a little kid, I always felt like this was going to happen. Like not even to this scale. I actually felt like bigger. You know what I'm saying? I felt like this was gonna happen because if I put my mind to it. Because I used to be in the crib, like I ain't have my own music, but I used to sing other people's songs, and that shit sounded pretty good to me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, so it's like I don't know.
Eventually, you had to start
recording.
Some things
It's just like some things just meant to be.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying, I feel like this is something else.
Was there anything else like prior to this in your life where you were like, damn, I might be this, I might be a fucking truck driver, I might do this, before you were like, nah, I'm gonna be a rapper?
Nah, bro.
Nothing else?
Nothing. And it wasn't a rapper necessarily, because it was kind of like, I was not thinking about necessarily being a rapper or a singer. It was just an artist in general. You know what I'm saying? Anything. I just wanted to be, honestly, I wanted to be famous. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have an image that everybody looked up to me, younger kids looked up to me.
Were you looking at dudes on the block, or dudes in your family, or dudes you were friends with? Did I look up
to them? Yeah. It was different time periods where I looked up to different people. I mean, I changed inspiration throughout my life, you know what I'm saying? There was times where I looked at the people on the block. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily saying that I want to be on the block the rest of my life, but it was just like I respected their power, you know what I'm saying? I respected what they was doing, they was getting money.
Especially when you're in a place like New York where it's like there's a real culture on the street when you're just hanging out in the park or whatever, and it's like you just see so many people.
Even it's just the whole vibe in Cali. Like I see people and they'll just look at me and they say, "Ha," you know what I'm saying? In New York, we don't really do that. We just like walk past each other. It's more positive energy. Yeah.
When I had A Boogie on here and I was trying to get him to talk about when he had the situation with Lil B, he just said, you got to remember that New York is the #1 place where you get your ass beat over a stare. Like somebody looking at you funny. You'll get beat up over that in New York like nothing.
Shit, man, I ain't gonna lie.
It's true. It's not really like that out here. I mean, it might be for the people who are really from here or really from neighborhoods and shit like that, but for the most part, you could stand outside and look at motherfuckers all day and probably nothing's gonna happen.
People probably never gonna look back.
Nah, yeah.
Saying it take a New York nigga that's stubborn and just want to be on that type of time and it just make a problem happen. You know what I'm saying?
But this is also like Times Square. You know, like it's different than being in a neighborhood staring at motherfuckers. Then something could definitely go down.
Even at Times Square though, I feel like Times Square is something more likely to go down.
For real?
Over here, yeah. I mean, like it's tourists over there, but it's still mixed up with Aggie people. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's good vibes here though. Not that New York is bad, but it's wild. It's like it's good vibes here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, how many times you been to Times Square?
Times Square. I've been to Times Square all the time.
Okay. You're making it sound like you ain't really ventured into the city that much.
Nah, Times Square. My studio in Times Square. I always in Times Square.
Okay. That's always a wild feeling, being in New York, being in the studio, like you're like 80 fucking floors high, just trapped in that box recording.
Yeah. Nah, you wildin', bro. I be in the studio. I be in my zone. I be turned up.
Nah, yeah, that's good.
We be lit.
So when did you start to like get any kind of traction in terms of the music, in terms of just like, you know, realizing that anybody was going to believe in you or that people were fucking with your music?
I mean, it started off rip.
Mm-hmm. So you came out and it just started working right away?
Yep. I was in jail.
What happened? You got a thread in your mouth?
Nah, I just bit off a little piece of skin off my lip. But look, anyways, I was in jail. I was writing the songs. You know what I'm saying? I used to sing it to COs, different people, and then everybody was fucking with it, and I fucked with it. And it's like, and I used to always listen to the radio, like not to mention anybody, but I'd just be like, damn, this sounds good, but it don't sound like nothing that I can do. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, so it's just like, all right, let me do this because this is what I want to do anyway. Let me start doing it. Yeah. So it's just I had to come home with a plan. Came home with a plan. I had my last little bit of money, saving up money, going to the studio every time in the studio. My first time in a real studio was the day I made the song Resume. That shit got like 9 million plays right now. So it's like I knew it was gonna happen and it happened, you know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
I put my mind to it.
To get that kind of traction from the very beginning.
Yeah.
That must have tripped you the fuck out, huh?
Yeah.
And so you were just putting stuff on YouTube. Like you didn't even have the World Star cosign or anything like that, right?
Nah, World Star came way later. Yeah. But just like it was just at that time I didn't have nobody, like I didn't know nobody with a blue check. Right. I didn't even have Instagram. I think I had like at least like one of my videos had like at least 300K before I made Instagram. Really? Maybe even more. And I remember my boy Y3, he had made the Instagram account, and he used to just post like he was me all the time.
So
and it
you're
started
one of
getting
those.
followers. I think I took over at like 5K.
So people in your neighborhood weren't really on Instagram that tough?
Nah, not really. We be on Facebook.
I know. I heard you talking about Facebook in another video, and I'm like, damn, Facebook is like non-existent in LA. It feels like, but that's cool that you guys in the Bronx is still alive and well.
Yeah, it's more of like a local thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like actually, like if you was to go to the Bronx and like pause, if I was to delete Facebook, right, in the Bronx, it would look like I'm bigger of an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because Facebook keep you so local,
right?
And make you look like you're just a local artist. Because nobody really use Facebook.
For sure. No, when I go to Facebook now, it's like some dude I went to high school with talking about Trump. Yeah. I mean, it's way different to have Facebook for as long as I've had it, because this shit, like, that's like 12 years or some shit that I had it. So it's like people from high school
Facebook
and shit.
is a throwback. I had Facebook since I was a little kid.
I feel like you can get away with shit on Facebook too that you can't get away with on Instagram.
Well, like talk shit, like
yeah, and like just more bullshit. I made a joke about selling coke one time on Instagram. I got my whole photo deleted.
Yeah, I don't know. Instagram, not yet. I remember I be fake trying on Instagram. I be talking about shit and I be seeing like how the response is different from Facebook and shit like that.
I mean, you got to switch your Facebook over to like a fan page at a certain point so that you can't really use it like a regular person. You got to like have a...
I think I'm probably going to start doing that next week. It's going to hurt me a little bit because there's going to be like a little disconnection. But
that's going to graduate you past that level for sure.
Yeah. I'm going to start doing that though.
That's crazy. So who started like reaching out to you in terms of like showing you support or showing you love that actually helped you in your music career?
We could talk about the people that was early on. One person that was early on, like, supporting me was my boy Dex, famous Dex.
Really?
Yeah, from early on, I think I ain't had that many followers. He just jumped right in the studio with me, showed me love, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Gave me posts. And he told me, he just gave me some advice and stuff like that. Told me to believe in myself. Couple months later, brother's lit. I'm on the move.
That's dope.
Another person is Dirk. Dirk reached out early too.
Who? Oh, Lil Durk.
Lil Durk, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, he reached out early too for me.
Damn.
So respect for him.
That's dope.
Appreciate him for me.
You influenced by him at all?
Yeah, I fuck with Dirk.
Yeah, I
Love
feel
his
like
music.
I could see your style as being sort of like, if you're given your style, I could see how you would like his style a lot.
Yeah, we got some shit though. We got some shit.
For real.
We're gonna heat up the streets.
Who else
Fat
you got
Boy
shit with?
too.
Oh, Fat Boy. Fat Boy is like the king A&R of the East Coast now.
Fat Boy, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga, real nigga.
Right.
Real nigga, he show love to everybody. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You never catch him talking bad about nobody.
No, he is. He's like super Mr. Positive, Mr. Showing
Mr. Positive all the way.
He is.
Another one for me, show.
And you could roast him real as hard as you want, and he'll just roll with it.
Yeah, he's just gonna let you rock.
Yeah, he's just always having a good time. Fat Boy is weird because, like, I remember like 6 months ago, he didn't have all them face tattoos, and now sometimes I see him and I'm like, man, you look like a fucking OG with those face tattoos,
He's
bro.
like a fucking OG of that.
Nah, so I seen pictures of you with Designer too.
Yeah, Designer. That's another one too. Designer. For me, I didn't even get to go through it, but like Designer was definitely.
Yeah.
He showed a lot of love too. That's my boy. Another positive person. Positive person. He always going to Africa helping out kids and stuff like that. So
yeah, he's definitely